Hi, good evening. I'm coming live from New York. It's Mary Amy, a certified intuitive wisdom coach and light worker. And today I'd like to talk about clearing negativity from your life. Let's clear away negative emotions and replace with light. Now don't be left behind by a decreased low vibrational pull. Like attracts like. We are a human being and our body the vessel. Our spirit and soul matter inside our body, our vessel. The spirit craves serenity and peace. Some possible signs of low vibrational energy would be sadness, pain, fear. You feel stuck, you feel lost. You might have anger or hatred, and you have looping thoughts that keep coming back through your mind of old habits and thoughts and beliefs. So let's clear chaos out of your life that's blocking you from fulfillment and happiness. So how are we going to do that? Well, let's start with breathing. So I'd like you to relax your body, and I'd like you to, hi everybody who's joining us. It's good to see everybody tonight. I'm Mary Amy. So let's start with breathing, because we're going to try to release any negativity that we have within our being. So it's going to start with concentrating on your breath. So we're going to do this. We're going to do an inhale, and we're going to have a count in our mind for 12, and then an exhale, a count in our mind for 12. So let's do this together, okay? I hope at some point during that you felt like you were releasing, energy that you're holding on to. Okay, so from there, what I'd like to do, we're going to do a quick visualization in a minute. But I'd like also to talk about positive words, because we want to bring light into our being, don't we? And we want to release negativity. So we're going to come up with some positive words, and we're going to say 5 or 6 positive words, because thoughts, words, and actions should line up. So you're going to come up with on your own like 5 or 6 positive words. And for an example, might be light, love, nature, grace, happiness, peace. And you're going to say those from time to time just to remind yourself, because when we think of something and then we say it and then we have an action, if it all lines up, we're bringing ourselves closer to clearing out negativity. Okay, now the next thing I'd like you to do is, oh, by the way, I want to remind you about yesterday. Yesterday I talked about self-love, and I had given you 3 suggestions for self-love, which is the first step. Hi everybody, hi Robert. It's the first step in becoming a lover of ourselves, accepting ourselves. And let me remind you, I said 1, I spoke about the imaginary line, the invisible line that's about 1 foot from our body that you can give permission to people to step in. It's emotionally and physically. And it's your sacred space. So that's your personal boundary, right? And then the second thing that I mentioned to you was about asking your heart how you feel. So I'm reminding you that. How am I feeling? So you're kind of taking your own temperature about how am I feeling? What's going on? Are you okay? And then the third thing I had said, I spoke about journaling. Now I'm going to bring that back up because we're talking about releasing negative emotions. So I'm going to remind you journaling, which is very cathartic to have the energy run through your hand and on the paper. It doesn't matter what it says. It's just about releasing. We're talking about releasing negative emotions like hate, anger, sadness, fear. It's a process, right? Now another way of releasing would be go to a body of water. Now, I'm very grateful because I happen to live across the street from the beach, so I can go to the water. Now, when you go to the water, you're gonna let go of whatever's going on before that moment. So you might speak directly to the water, and you might cry over it, you might shout, whatever it is. You don't want to do it to anyone else. You're just sending it out to the water because you're letting it go. So you're going to let go, whatever it is. And by doing that, you're letting it go. Now, it might be water, it might, a pond, some body of water, pond, a lake, and if you have no possibility of that, when it rains. That's my suggestion to you. So by releasing negative energy and negative emotions, you're clearing away the love and light that's in your heart, and you're allowing yourself to fulfillment and to connect to your passions. And this happens when we feel that the past is blocking us and it's crashing into our souls. So we want to let it go. We're going to let it all go. Now, I just want to let you know, why am I doing this? Because I really truthfully am someone who is all about helping others. I'm a truth seeker. And I came from a place of trauma, and I had to start from inside. And it's always an inside job, right? We can clear away and we can create alignment within us. We cannot have any control about what's going on outside, but if we get rid of all the chaos that's going inside of our bodies, our beings, our spirit, we can find love and light. And when we love ourselves, we can share love and compassion and kindness. So we're reconfiguring our energy pattern so that we have a higher vibrational pull or energy that we're putting out into the universe. And a higher vibration might be love, compassion, kindness. It's forgiving. It's embracing. We're going to embrace others with light and love. I love you. Your pain is my pain. If you're going through something difficult, so am I, because we're a reflection of each other. There's oneness. We want to see the light on the horizon, that there's something better coming in the future. Anything is possible, and thoughts are very powerful. Now, I became kind of obsessed with self-healing techniques, and I became a coach, and now I just want to help you. So I'm really appreciative of you joining me. Let's focus on sunrises and sunsets and seeing beautiful visions of nature and light. So let's think the farthest possible dream that we could have and that we want, and let's bring it into our light, into our love, into our hearts. Okay, so let me just quick remind you. Oh, we're going to do a visualization before we go. I forgot all about that, because I would like you to bring light into your heart. So here we go. To experience a visualization, which is a visual guided imagery, it's a positive way to create anything you want at work or home or relationships. So during a visualization, we're going to use our senses to associate with emotions of joy. Your visualization starts now. So blessings. Our intention today is to wake up in the morning and immediately connect to light and a positive, optimistic perspective. So let's realize beginning your day with positive thoughts will transform your life. Please find a quiet space, sit or lay down comfortably. Now I'd like you to inhale or exhale 3 times, okay? And then that way we're gonna be ready for a visualization and to relax ourselves and bring light into our systems. So let's do that together. And then we're gonna scan our body for stress. Now I'd like you to scan your body from the top of your head, your crown chakra, to the tip of your toes. And we're going to let go of any thoughts or energies or negativity that we had before this moment. Okay. So you let out a sigh. Now we're going to internally let go of the past thought and energies before this moment, and we're going to imagine that we're inside of our brain, whatever that means to you. And as you do that, I'd like you to see inside your brain a small ball of glowing light. It's about the size of a quarter. And this small ball of glowing light is spinning. And it's spinning clockwise. And as this ball of light is spinning, it's releasing sparks of light. So your eyes are closed, and you can see this ball of light spinning. And it's releasing sparks of light. It's spinning clockwise. And it's gonna spin at least 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And now this ball of light begins to grow larger and larger. And you can feel as it spins and grows larger, you start to feel a sense of peace, and you embrace this light. And now this light is moving counterclockwise, and it's growing larger and larger, and it's releasing sparks of light, and it's traveling from your brain. This beautiful luminous ball of light is expanding bigger and bigger. And as it does, you feel a mental release. Thoughts of fear and disappointment begin to leave, and it's traveling through your head, down through your head and your neck, and it's spinning clockwise, counterclockwise. And now the ball of light, as it travels and moves, it's moving to your heart. And as it moves to your heart, it grows and it covers your heart. And you feel illuminated, and it feels huge. It's growing bigger and bigger. And you're breathing out anything that's bothering you. You're sending it out to the universe. You're letting it go. You're becoming detached from anything before this moment. And now the light has grown and covered your entire body. And it's touching every soul in your body, and you're embracing the light while your fear is leaving. And you have courage, and you feel peaceful, you feel serenity. It's touching every bone, all your flesh, all your organs. And you begin to feel hope, and your desires are coming through in your wishes, and you no longer need any of the negative energies that were within you. And your mind and your body and your spirit become calm and peaceful. And you have stronger boundaries. And you feel comfortable in this light, and you want this light. And you're allowed one wish. And you consider what that wish is as this light covers your entire body. In fact, the light is growing larger than your body. And you've decided that you're going to keep the negative energies away. Now I will count backwards. You're going to stay in this moment. You're going to enjoy this light. You're going to want this light. You're going to remember what this light feels like. I'm going to count backwards to 3. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for joining us. This is wonderful. I'm so happy to be here with you. And I will be back again. And I just want to remind you, I'm a truth seeker, and I want good things for you, and I want everything beautiful, and I want you to find the beautiful glowing light in your heart, and I want you to shift away darkness and negativity in your being. And I'm wishing you the best this evening, and I hope you well. Reminding, releasing negativity, try a visualization. Think of positive words, light, happiness, nature. Now have a wonderful night. I love you all. Be well. Bye.